for sure. And everything's kind of a blur after that. Still didn't feel really good. I had medication to take and whatever, but I didn't take it. And I just had, oh gosh, I don't know what the next sequence, part of the sequence is. I guess I was back in the hospital again, I know that. I'm not sure exactly when it was, but my daughter flew in from California with her mom, and I remember I was up in my little room at my dad's. I was working on my computer, and they came in and started talking to me about, you need to do something, you need to get some treatment, you need this and that. And I'm like, what about, you're going to die, don't you get? You know, I've had a couple of weeks to think about this, and, you know, I'm okay with that. I mean, you need to get okay with that. And they said, no, you got to do this stuff. And I'm like, you need to just get out of here. Now, if you're not, you know, bringing anything positive here, and you're just going to harass me for the, you know, next hour or whatever, or just go away. And they wouldn't leave. So finally I said, listen, you know what, you've overstayed your welcome, and now you're trespassing. You guys need to go. And they said, we're not going anywhere until you agree to go get some kind of help. And I said, so I'm going to get some help right now. I dialed 911, and I said, there's 2 people here in my house, and they won't leave me alone. And I hung up, and about 2 seconds later, the bedroom door flew open, and 2 police officers ran in and grabbed me. They dragged me out of my room. They dragged me down, threw me down the stairs, literally, and slammed some handcuffs on me, and then they dragged me out the back of the house. And my dad lived on a farm, so I went out the back door, out this side, and they dragged me all the way down the driveway out to the road, and I mean, it was several hundred feet. And they threw me in the back of the squad car, and I mean, there was just people all over the place. And I'm like, what did I do, you know? They're the trespassers. And unbeknownst to me, my ex-wife had come in and had a conservatorship imposed on me behind my back. And they took me into custody and took me to the hospital and set me up with some psychiatry and whatever. Psychiatrist just came in and gave this whole thing about I was dying, whatever, and that I was suicidal. And I'm like, no, I'm going to die. You know, I'm just going to wait it out and whatever. Well, you need to do this and you need to do that. And I'm like, well, you don't even get it. I'm dying here. You know, can't you guys just get a grip on the fact that I'm going to die? I'm okay with that now. And I spent a couple days in there, and finally they realized, you know, he's harmless and he's not going to hurt himself. And I got out of there. And I was really getting sick at that time, and I mean, I was real sick. In fact, I finally called hospice. I remember I called them on my own, and I said, you know, hello. I said, this is hospice. And I said, and I need some help here. And they said, okay, what's the patient's name? And I said, well, it's me. And they went, what? You know, the patient doesn't call. And I said, well, you know, first time for everything here.